Hello and welcome to our place in Sicily. I'm Jen Mason, and if you are new here, we have a lot of new people. We are renovating a maybe 150 to 200 year old abandoned palazzo in Sicily, and today I'm going to do some more work on this oven. So we'll start with some footage of when I started, and we're going to get a little bit further today, but she's a beauty and she deserves some love. So we're going to be getting our hands dirty today. I've got a hat on to keep all the dust that's going to happen any minute now. I'm going to put on my respirator and glasses and start going at this. If you see in the original parts, beginning parts of the video, I was using maybe a screwdriver to scrape. I was really just interested to see what was going to happen. I've got another scraping tool, but also I've got a handy dandy new power tool that we're going to try. We're just going to do some experimenting today. So today's video, you will not see a finished product, but we're going to learn some stuff together. So hopefully it'll be good lessons and not lessons I shouldn't have done in the first place. Let's get started. All right, we're gonna do step one of trying to clean up this. We're gonna start with some WD-40. I know this won't work all by itself, but since I'm not here a lot, I'm gonna give it a little spray, give it a little wiggle, and see what happens when I come back and do it again. Just basically trying to shoot it down a little seam there. I'm just going to hit all of this. From some other videos I've seen, it's probably a good idea next time if I bring some plastic to sort of hold this in, but you know, it's a good temperature here in Sicily. I just don't know if it evaporates more or... Oh goodness, where was this one even? One more. Gosh, I think I'm hitting it where the seam is, but maybe not. And then this one I think is actually painted shut, but on the off chance that it's not, we'll give it a little squirt. And let's see. These guys I think might be painted, but they also might be painted rusted shut, so we'll give that a chance. And this one, see, you can just see it's like, maybe it was rusted shut already. And then they just painted it when they wanted to use it. This one I know is rust, look at that. All right, well, we might be killing the planet, but we also might be opening the oven. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll stick around for a little bit more, see how long it stays wet, and give it another soak. Okay, I was impatient, so I took my screwdriver, which is not the right tool, guys. But I was just like, let me just maybe clean some of this back so I can squirt it again, and I popped it open, and there's a onion in here. So, anyways, All right, now I can clean that. That's fantastic. All right, the rest of them don't have handles, so maybe I come back for those with the right tool, maybe I don't. We'll see how impatient I am. Okay, I did decide to go ahead and just see if I can wiggle them and scrape off a little bit again with my not the correct tool, just so I could give them one more spray before I left. And this one, which I think is in the best shape. Voila. See? Wow, okay. Haha. So for very little rust, let's see if this one, hey. Well, that was a success. Let's see, this one looks a little bit more sketchy. It just looks like there's like build up holding it on. But now that I know how well that WD-40 works, I'm gonna give that just another squirt. Let that do that. And so you can see, like, this is, I don't know if this is rust or food, you know, really. Probably a little bit of both. Maybe it's multiple layers of both. And this one, same thing, some paint on it. All right, so this one doesn't look too bad. I think maybe if I just get a little bit of this off, give it a squirt when I come back tomorrow, because they're delivering some chandeliers, I might be able to get in here. All right, well, that's it for now. Okay, not a satisfying finish to this project, which I warned you about at the beginning, but finding out some really interesting things here. One, I need to make sure my batteries are fully charged. This is brand new. This is actually the first time we're using this because we couldn't bring our one from the States, didn't have the right kind of plugs and stuff. I now feel braver. I found this brass brush head to be very dangerous because I kept poking myself with it, but there's different kinds and now I'm like interested to go try them. We're obviously gonna need some smaller ones to get in the tight places, but it looks like maybe this was painted silver because it was originally silver. I'm gonna show you details in a second, but looks like this is actually brass down here. And of course, these handles look brass. I'll have to get a couple different heads, some sort of a buffing head too, and then figure out, I think there's a wax you can put on it. But also these little guys. So nice touches of brass. Makes me wonder, are these guys gonna be brass? I'm really fascinated. So, and then this little guy, which is our toaster, maybe. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a roaster. I am unsure. All I know is that I can only pull this out and there's lots of other things that should move. This comes out, I don't know, maybe it's for rotisserie. Won't know until I can get this open, but this is definitely stuck. But I used to think it was maybe painted shut, and it still could be, but now that I've cleaned up some more of it, it used to look like that it used to look like this a few minutes ago. This is the part I've just redone. Also looks like we got a brass handle here. So there's a chance that I have actually started to move this, and if I bring a hammer, I might be able to just nudge it through. Wow, it's a little bit filthy, but I'm feeling good about this. I'm excited. I love that there's so much brass on it, but as we go into credits, I'm going to turn the camera around and let you see what we've done. Basically, I've just tried to scrape some of the food and big rusty bits off of here, which came really easy. And I'm giving it another coat of, I've given another coat of WD-40, which seemed to do magic last time. And when I come back, when I have time for this project again, this is sort of just like a side project. It's not really important right now, but I love her. And I'm, excited to bring her back to life. And if I can do it all myself, even better. So I guess we'll call this part one of restoring. And it's very likely that we have somebody come in and actually finish it, but if I know a little bit more about it, more power to me. So let's look at some close-ups. And oh, also, if you saw me struggling with the drill, this does like all of a sudden go crazy and jump. So also something I'm not going to be able to do a lot. I'm going to have to go back and forth between like heavy duty pushing on this and then doing some scraping. I'm also thinking I might go try some paint remover for the big parts, paint stripper, and just use the brush for the really stubborn parts that paint stripper won't work on. So if you are watching this and you are like yelling at the video saying, no, try this, it's so much easier. You know what I would love? I would love it if you put it down in the comments. All right, here's some shots of close-ups of what we just worked on.